Hi, my name is Angie and I manage product and customer education for Lucidchart. Lucidchart is a tool that essentially allows you to do all of that visual work you usually do on a whiteboard or on a piece of paper. You can do it now digitally, and the best part is you can keep it in the cloud, you can share it with other people, you can collaborate with others in real time. So if you've got a remote workforce or ideas that you kind of want to keep iterating on, instead of writing "do not erase" on the whiteboard for weeks at a time, you can put those ideas in Lucidchart and map out things like flowcharts, network diagrams, org charts, any kind of really visual idea, spread it out on an infinite canvas, and then be working on that with other people or embedding it in other applications. Our CTO, Ben Diltz, was working for a software company, and he was the lucky person who had the single Visio license, because Visio licenses are very expensive. So he was the one who had to kind of take the group's ideas and map out how the software was going to work. And they would have these group meetings, and everyone would kind of have feedback on what they needed to change in their diagrams, and Ben was the one who would have to make those changes. Of course, by the time he made the changes, things had already changed again. So because he is who he is, instead of just making do with that process, he went and wrote Lucidchart to do what he wanted, which was be a more collaborative tool that allowed multiple people to be iterating on a process, building things out really, really easily, and then working together as the project progressed. One of my favorite customer stories has to do with Firefox, actually. They were building out a new user journey, and they had a bunch of distributed teams who were all working together on the project. But there was a lot of confusion. People weren't sure exactly, where they had landed on the process working. They also had a lot of issues with they had wireframes and mockups that were getting outdated pretty quickly, so people were referencing outdated versions and responding to those, so it's a bit of a mess. They used Lucidchart to align everyone on exactly how the new user journey was going to work. Everyone could reference this diagram. It became kind of their one source of truth about the project. And the best part was that they were able to actually link wireframes and mockups to that diagram. So people could click on the links in the diagram, see the most recent version of that mockup, and clearly follow along with exactly how things were supposed to work and how they were going to look. We do actually have some really exciting things in 2019. People who traditionally haven't been diagrammers or visual communicators, like sales reps, for example, we're helping them to do their jobs better by visualizing the way things work. So, for example, if you're a sales rep working a complicated deal, you maybe want to visualize what's the hierarchy of the people, the contacts you've been working with, what's the political landscape between those people. You can use a visual tool like Lucidchart to clearly show how a sale needs to work and progress. And we're making it really easy for people to do that with a new Salesforce integration, automating a lot of those diagrams so that people who haven't been diagrammers before can now use the power of visual communication to do their jobs more easily. The other really exciting thing that we're doing in 2019 is adding even more data and automation features to Lucidchart. So now you can link data into a diagram. If it's in Google Sheets, then it's going to live update. You can apply conditional formatting features so that you can see insights from your data in real time. That way, instead of combing through lots of spreadsheets or dispersed information, you've got all of that information in the context of an overall process, and you're getting really clear instant insights into how things are working. If you come to Lucidchart.com, we've actually got a great blog that showcases how a lot of our customers are using the product and sets up new releases and announcements on what you can expect to see in 2019, or some exciting features that we're seeing used different ways.